Hey guys, let's do a little makeup application. Get ready with me as I go to work. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna go in first with my Natasha Denona. This is the High Glam Foundation, the Hydrating and Blurring Long Wear Radiant Serum Foundation. I've been so obsessed with this foundation, you guys. I cannot tell you this chokehold this foundation has on me. So I'm gonna go in with this Sephora brush. This is the Pro Foundation 40 brush. I needed to get a new foundation brush, so I got this, and I like it because it's kind of, see how it's shaped. So, sneak peek of my palette of the day today. So I'm gonna just add this into my skin. Always make sure to get the neck. This is really great. It's buildable, like if you want to put more, if you want to keep layering the foundation, it's really great for that. I don't normally do that. I usually just do like, you know, 2 pumps on the back of my hand and apply it like that, and then that's usually good for me. Like, I don't need a crazy amount of coverage. Like, my skin is good, and I also kind of want to see my skin through the foundation. Like, I don't want it like, I'm not looking for that full coverage kind of thing. I don't know, I think my skin looks a lot better when it's not like a crazy full coverage foundation that I'm wearing. So now we have that nicely blended in. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer. It's a weightless full coverage concealer, and I just use it under the eye area, just like right here, just a little dot there, and I do a little dot there, and then I use it as my eyeshadow base, and then yeah, just anywhere where, you know, I have a little bit of redness, any like pimples, a little bit of spots. But for the most part, my skin looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna let this sit in for a second, and I'm gonna do my brows. So I'm gonna go in with Rare Beauty. This is the Brow Harmony Precision Brow Pencil in Cool Brown, and I took a little bit too much off when I was trimming my brows. So I'm just doing feather-like strokes just to fill in the little gaps, and especially, so I took too much off like right here, so I'm just gonna fill that in a little bit, very lightly. So that's one brow. And then we're going to go over here and do this brow. Sorry, I'm looking in a mirror over here, just FYI. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Flexible Lifting Clear Brow Gel. This is also by Rare Beauty. I need to get a new tube of this, so I just like to run it through. And I really like this because it holds my brows in place all day long. And when I say all day long, I mean all day long. And it doesn't give that like hard texture, because I find some clear brow gels do that to me. This one doesn't. I really like that. So these are my brows. So now we're going to go back in and we're going to blend my concealer with the same foundation brush that I used. I don't normally let my concealer set, but I've discovered that it's kind of good to do that. And just make sure everything is nice and blended. I also like this brush because it's kind of pointed right here, and so I can kind of get in my crevices of my face a little bit better. Not that I have a lot of crevices, but alright. We are blended to perfection here. So now I'm gonna go in with Patrick Ta. This is a cream product, so I'm gonna, well, it's a cream and powder, but I'm gonna go in with the cream first. So this is the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. This is a new shade. It's called Out of Office. I've been absolutely obsessed with this. So Patrick takes the powder first, and then he puts the cream over, just to give like a healthy glow. But I like to put the cream first and then the powder. That's just me. I don't know, because usually that's what you do. You put the cream first and then you'll put the powder. So I'm putting the cream first. Maybe one day I'll do that. I'll put the powder first and then the cream, and then see how I like it. Oh, and did I mention it's called Out of Office? I don't know if I mentioned that. But I'm just patting the cream into the skin. Okay. And now we're gonna go in with the powder. And it just adds a little more pigment. It's very pigmented. Okay, so that is our blush. Now we're gonna go in, I'm gonna set my face with Natasha Denona. This is the High Glam Setting Powder, Sweat and Waterproof Translucent Blurring Powder. I've been like gung-ho for this powder. It's so good. So I'm just gonna tap some off into the cap here. I just use my brush and just set. Now Natasha's formula is supposed to be setting too, like the foundation, and it does set, but I just like to go over it for a little bit extra protection. And, you know, if I go too crazy on my blush, the powder kind of mutes it a little bit more. Because believe it or not, I do go in public with my makeup on, so yeah, that's that. So now we're gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna go in with Rare Beauty. This is the Soft Matte Powder Bronzer in Warmed Up. And I'm just gonna put it like on the perimeter of my face here. A little bit here. A little bit here. And I'm bringing it up to the hairline. And then I like to get the jaw, the neck area. Okay, and I'm still glowing, which is nice. So now, let's do our eyeshadow. We're gonna go in with the Cosmic Brushes Sinister palette. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So I think today, I wanna incorporate some purple and maybe some red. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna go in first, I think, with Creepy. And I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner here. And I like to bring it up very high, so I'm bringing it up almost to like the tip of my brow. Do the same thing on this eye. I'm just doing like little windshield wiper motions here. since I have that how I like it, I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with Strange. And I'm just gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna go in the crease here. It's like a kind of cranberry shade. All right. So I have that how I like it. Now I'm gonna go in with some Cursed, I think. And I'm just gonna go. And then I'm just going to go back in with a fluffy brush here and just blend everything a little more. Don't want it so blended that it blends into nothing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Haunted. And I'm just gonna press this in with my finger all over my lid. Like that. Same thing on this eye. Okay, I did get a wee bit of fallout. Not a lot. I don't mind fallout. You can just dust it away. It's not a big deal. And now, I think I want to go in with some Sinister. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner here. I'm just pressing it in. And I'm kind of bringing it out like right into the inner third of my lid. Okay, so once I have placement where I like it, I'm gonna go in with some, I'm gonna go in with Creepy, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner right here. And then I'm going to go in with some Cursed. And then I'm going to go in with more Strange. With that. On the outer edge here. Okay, and then I think I want to go in with some Damned. This shade. And I'm just going to go right on the outer edge. That, same thing. Okay, so now I think I want to go into Eerie, just like this holographic. I'm just pressing it to my inner corner here. And then I'm just going to take whatever I have left and put it on the brow, like just right under like the brow arch area. All right, so this is the eyeshadow look. Just gonna okay, so now let's apply some Essence Lash Princess mascara. I don't normally do liner. You can. I'm just not in that phase anymore of like a harsh black liner. Okay. So this is our makeup look. So now I'm gonna go in with the lips, and I'm gonna do Fenty Beauty, this combo right here. This is like the perfect fall lip combo, the perfect grungy combo, which I absolutely love. I love a good like grungy dark lip. So this is, as I said, Fenty, and this is the shade Browned Out. This is their traced out lip liner. And the great thing about this is that it's so creamy, but when you go like this, it just kind of blends out so beautifully. So this is new. This is their Gloss Bomb in the shade Caviar Crystals. And it's that typical Fenty Dofa, which I love. And it smells like their gloss bombs. And this is my finished makeup look of the day.